Welcome back to New England Living. I'm Rachel Holt. Up next, we're checking out one of the Boston area's most extensive cheese collections with Julia Hallman, owner of Formaggio Kitchen. Julia, thanks for having us at your beautiful store. It's busy, it's bustling, and Formaggio Kitchen is best known for its cheese selection. It got its start here in Cambridge, so take me back. What is the history of this business?
This started out really as a way to pay homage to cheeses and the beautiful specialty products around the world. When you travel and you find that something that you've never seen before, our goal was to create that within a retail store. We're bringing in products from all over the world, but we also have a really strong tie to our community in New England here. Whether it's produce or our butchery items, we're really trying to support both our local community and the small producers from around the world.
That cheese counter has pretty much every type of cheese you could want. Where are you sourcing them from, and how are you being intentional about where you're finding them?
That's a great question because there's so many different cheeses in the world. We carry anywhere from 200 to 300 different varieties. So we are direct importers, so we are importing cheeses from Europe, and our goal is to bring in products that are found nowhere else in the United States. And by being an importer, we're able to do that so that we can travel the world, find these small niche producers, and then bring them in and store them in our caves down below the store. Beyond that, our local producers are also equally as important to us, but we're able to have a one-on-one relationship with them, whether that's visiting them on their farm and selecting the cheeses from them directly so that we can get exactly the batch that we want that tailors to our customers' flavor profile.
Something that's very apparent here is it's not just about buying cheese, whether you're asking the cheesemonger questions or you're taking classes here. A big part of what you offer is education.
Yeah, I mean, education is hugely important to us. We consider ourselves caretakers, not only of the product itself, but also of the stories. And for us, it's really, really important to share those stories, whether it's a multi-generational cheese-making family in Italy or maybe a small beekeeper in Provence, because they're so busy doing what they're doing and being the experts at producing this incredible artisan product that it really falls in our hands to share how special that product is. Otherwise, we're gonna lose these incredible producers and what makes them so special.
We have to talk about what's going on below us. There is a cheese cave under the shop, which you wouldn't know if you walk by. How did this come to be and what's going on down there?
We're actually the first retail location in the United States to have a cheese cave, and it was built out of necessity because our cheese cave, when you walk in it, you realize it's not quite as cold as you'd expect, and it's really humid. When you think about a refrigerator, it's very, very cold and it's a dehumidifier. And cheeses are a living, breathing thing. And so we needed to create an environment where the cheeses would thrive because our goal is to represent these cheeses as the makers intended. So if we're not storing them properly, then we're doing them a disservice. And so the cheese cave became a true necessity for us to be able to honor these products. So we're able to store them in the proper humidity, at the proper temperature, so they're continuing to age after they've arrived. So every wheel of cheese that you see on our counter was once a whole wheel that was down in our cave, happily aging until it's ready to be brought upstairs. And the cheeses you can smell when they're happy. We always have people walk in who say, "Oh, it smells so good," and I'm like, these are happy cheeses. They really do have a soul, and our goal is to keep them as happy as possible.
Well, I am seeing a lot of happy customers around, and it's not just because of the cheese. There is a great wine selection, and there's food offered here. What else can people buy?
So we think of ourselves as a full grocery store, but every single item on our shelf has been curated. Everything has a story, everything has been vetted. We really want to make sure that the philosophy of the food that is on our shelves is representative of what we want to see in the food community and the food world. And so we're here to take people through that. So you'll notice we have a lot of staff here who love talking about food. So anytime you want to dig in, that's what we're here for.
A big part of what you do is working with local restaurants who are looking to source the best cheese for their spot.
Yes, so I think people realize pretty quickly that when you store cheeses in a cave in the proper temperature and humidity, it actually really changes the end product a lot. and people get really excited when they try our cheeses. And so that's drawn us really closer to the restaurant world in Boston, where we're seeing a lot of folks in restaurants, whether it's the chefs or the managers of cheese programs, coming in to select cheeses from us, and we get to work with them to talk about exactly the flavors they're looking for, the cheeses that we're excited about. It's a really, really incredible relationship to have with the food industry in Boston.
One of those relationships includes regular visits from Colin Mason, a Formaggio Kitchen regular and the cheese director at Mooncusser. Colin, you run the cheese program at Mooncusser with Carl Dooley, who we've had on the show before. He's amazing. Tell me about the program and why you started it.
Well, there's not too many restaurants, especially kind of around us or that I know of, that have kind of done a curated cheese plate. Some will offer cheeses or just like cheese with some crackers, but what really sets us apart is kind of that pairing of the cheeses with the condiments that the kitchen made. It's a really collaborative effort between me and the chefs to kind of put together something that kind of really works and is fun for the guests coming in.
We're down in the cheese cave
Yes.
at Formaggio. It's temperature controlled. It's a little cool in here. And this is somewhere where you spend a lot of time. So when you're down here, what are you looking for?
I am looking at the cheeses and seeing that Formaggio is keeping them as healthy as possible. The whole point of having a space like this is that you are direct importing these cheeses and then you're keeping them as healthy as possible, and that really makes a difference for the guests coming into the restaurant. And Formaggio being such an institution, I knew that this was the place that I wanted to buy the cheese from.
How special of a resource is it to have a place like this where you can come see the cheeses, try them, and select them for each menu?
It certainly makes my job quite fun to have such a broad inventory to select from. It really makes the whole process a little more creative, and you can kind of stretch the boundaries of what works together and what doesn't, and that's really fun to share with the guests.